Good evening, good morning, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and is ready to fly again. Tonight we fly from Melbourne to Newcastle in Australia, and it's written New Zealand, my excuse for that, but it's Australia that we are. We do that with JETSTAR Airlines, and it's our last flight that we do with JETSTAR. So from next week we will go to another airline. We fly the LatinVFR E321 Neo for today with Horizon Simulation mod. And I see that Albapino is already here, so Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France, Season 1 as usual with peanuts, and hello gents. So Albapino, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine and thank you for joining. Also Joe Trimboli, good evening or good morning to you. So good evening to everyone, and thank you for joining, mate. A very good morning, hope you slept very well, and thank you for joining. Also good night, good evening, welcome to the stream, hope you are doing fine. And Albapino, hello to Joe, and good night at night. Karin, good morning from Christchurch, New Zealand. Hope you are doing fine, mate. Hope you had a nice, very nice trip. On the pictures that I saw, very nice pictures, and I think you had a great time there. So welcome, welcome. And also Karin, hello to Joe, Albapino, good night at night, and myself. Thank you very much, mate. Albapino starting sim. Alright, good night. Hello to Albapino and Karin. And Karin, are you flying with Davey Albapino and good night at night? So I guess so. And Albapino, yes sir. And Joe, Fly Life. What's going on? Oh, Fly Life, it closed again. Sorry, my friend. Fly Life. I need to restart it. Sorry. I had some troubles with this stream, and also with the airport actually, that gives me a lower frame rate, so I needed to adjust things, restart, and hopefully it's fine. But what I want to do is as quickly as possible depart. So Yankee Lima Lima Mike, I think it is, no, it's Mike Lima, and then for our arrival airport it is Yankee Whiskey Lima Mike. Call sign just the last. There we go. Should be fine now. By the way, thank you Joe for the letting me know. And Karin, I'm back from and I cannot pronounce it yet. I didn't check it in no time. But my excuse for that. So you are back since yesterday, 5 hours drive back. Alright, welcome back. And yeah, hope you had a great time. Hope you know Melbourne is a very heavy airport, so yes. So I needed to lower some settings and stuff, and hopefully it stays working. It was just on the limit, and I didn't want to start the stream like that, because otherwise the stream will freeze again. Joe, sorry, shouldn't have mentioned it later. No problem. Karin, my mom didn't follow the speed limit on 100k road. She went 120 kilometers an hour. Alright. Webcam will come on as soon as I click this button. There we are. Hopefully that is fine. So guys, I don't want to waste too much time on this airport. It's not the first time that we come here, and not the first time that we have a problem. So I want to depart as soon as possible. So let's jump into GSX. Hope that is working. Request refueling.
Refueling truck
do
is
that.
on its way. Please
And
don't load the
let's
aircraft until the
go,
fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Also, operate jetways, but they are very far away, so I'm not sure if we can reach the aircraft. I was parked closer, but then there was no options available, so I needed to go a little bit back, replace it. That's what GSX gave me. So that will not work out. Alright, so people need to jump a bit. but it's not so far, so they can do it.
Fuel truck is in position.
Alright, then welcome to the
Please
cabin
don't
or the
load
cockpit.
aircraft
Sorry.
until the fuel truck arrives and ask.
And Kevin, I saw the picture of you and your son Dale and the snowman, I think it was. So, yes. So batteries 1 and 2. We have a 1 hour and 22-minute flight. External power can come on as well. Then logo light is on, strobe on auto, crew supply on, ground control on. Adheres 1, 2 and 3. Then we go to the left fuel pumps, center fuel pumps and right fuel pumps. Exit emergency lights are on. And that's it for now. Avapino, I found quite a good add-on for someone who doesn't have a GSX toolbar pushback. It's like explained, very helpful. Yeah, I used that before GSX, a very nice one. Yeah, indeed. And Kevin, I thought he was like you, but different colors can... what? The snowman? Or my son. Alright. So we go to the init page. Init requests. Should be fine. Covering today in Crushers, the weather is rain with thunderstorms 22 degrees. 22 degrees is fine. Here it's very windy. Last night it was very, very windy. Yeah. Covering Dill, alright. Yeah. So he don't look at me. Is that what you're saying? It's not. That's my. Yeah, I guess it's my son. Flight number is in. Cost index is in. Flight level 360, and our departure and arrival is in. So we can already go to the refueling page. That's here and the fuel. Then we go to our sim brief, and how much fuel? Let's say 8,000 kilograms of fuel. We put that in. 8,000 kilograms of fuel. Also the payload we put in, and that is 220 packs. Cargo is 5,488, and we can do that
Boarding
as
completed.
well. And voila, that's done. QNH is set. Cruising altitude is 360. So we put it to 360. This can come on. Also the other side is on. That is done. Transponder can go on as well. That can go up.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer and cabin crew, I'd like to take this
Meantime, we
time
do
to
some
welcome
boarding
the flight.
with
We're just wrapping
GSX
up some paperwork
because
up front
boarding.
here, waiting to see
Boarding
final numbers
requested.
from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important.
We turn
safety
on the
briefing.
doom light.
That you give them your full undivided attention as they review the safety operations of
There
this
we go.
aircraft.
And
We do
then
appreciate your business
seatbelt
as we
sign
board this
and no
flight.
smoking
If we
sign
do make
is
your flight more
on.
enjoyable, please don't
Yeah.
hesitate to ask.
Kevin,
Welcome
nice
aboard.
snowman. Thank you, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's
my
Vera.
name is Vera, and I'm your chief flight attendant. The fasten seatbelt sign is on, so if you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that
Do
this
you
is a
want to board
non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the
Passengers
entire
boarding
aircraft,
starting.
including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
And thank you, Vera. Kevin, I have a doctor today at 4:45. 4:45 a.m. when Davey is sleeping. Yeah, I hope so that I'm sleeping by that time, Brussels time. Yes. So, why you have doctors? Are you sick? Hope not. So everything is ready here. In the meantime, we can already start our APU, so we don't lose too much time. So APU is starting up. Go to our flight plan. There we go. Departure runway is 34. Our sit. Oh, and now it's not 34. Why is it's what I put in actually in Discord?
Hello.
Flight plans 16. That's 16. All right. Oh, 16. That's what the one we need. 16. Race. Go back here. Departure 16. And then our sit is docile 1. Use this one. And then we can insert. Going for my medical certificate and medication update. Oh, right. Okay. So not really something to worry about it. Alright, runway 12 for arrival. And that is which one? Let's say the C. It's not written. And then we have our star. Equipo 1. This one. And we have Equipo as a transition. Which we don't have. Insert that. Should be fine. If we now have the departure at 34, yeah, the wind changed a bit. So when I made the flight plan, it was 16, but now it's 34. Yeah, you can choose what you want, no problem. Go in. I like how David reads the chat and concentrate on the flight plan. Yes, a bit of multitasking. Okay, so we check our flight plan. And there we have a discount. I think we can just clear that one. Or not. Well, seems to be fine. So far so good. We have another discount on that right there at the end from Osato. Now our destination airport is Freeware Airport. So from Osato, actually I didn't put the approach in. That's good. That's why Osato ILS Osato at. So then we go to IP mat. That's why it's not in.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Thank you.
So India, Papa. And where's that? I'm right here. Echo and Delta. We'll put that in. And then we can clear the discom. And then we have our flight plan. Herdax, alright, that's good. Flight plan is in. Can go back. Oh, Pino, okay. And carrying 220 passengers. A lot, yes. It's quite a lot, yes. Indeed. Back to the Indian page. Block fuel is 8.0. There we go. And in the meantime, we put on our APU bleed. That's done. And 0 fuel weight is in. Calculate, and then we go to the performance page. Performance page, and then 1 slash down and 0.1. Put that here and flex temp 68. Oh, that's a bit early. 0.1 needs to be here. Flex temp 68, and then we have a V1 speed of 152, VR 153, and V2 157. So that's a lot because of the heavy weight. Coming at the castle, I went at Castle. Has 43 rooms in one in that word I went to. Yeah, that difficult word to pronounce. It looks easy, but it's difficult. Our Pino is already Knight is pushing back. We are waiting for the cargo here. Joe is right there, and we are also waiting for El Bapino.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
I don't need that fuel truck. It's already, there is El Bapino. So fuel truck is coming for the second time. Okay, then we go services. Cargo door is closed, it seems. Yes. And Abapino, I'm here. Yeah, just saw you right here. That's good. And Karen delayed a Davis one. Yes. I fueled already, but now they come back with the fuel.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Move back in position. Go back. I have my fuel already. Coming, David didn't want that to happen. No. This is actually the first time that it happens. It only happens in Australia. Coming, strong winds here in Christchurch now. Yeah, for me it was yesterday. It was awful. But and my house is located pretty high. I think it's the highest place in my village. So yeah, and it's all open, surrounded by fields. Right, run. Set the fuel. Connect it, please. Alright. Do we need to do something? Go back to fuel. I will put 8001. There it goes. They're fueling. Okay. We'll wait for the fuel. Everything is in here, so we are ready. But we have a fault here. That's not good. I have a fault. Where's that? So we cannot start our APU anymore. There is a fault. I mean, I have a beard and mustache like Davey, but I don't want to shave as like it on me. Alright. That's nice. Having a cool sleep last night. That's hot, but when I hear the birds tweeting, I said finally it's morning. Yes. So we are waiting for the morning, Carvin. It was a long, long night. I wanted to do this quick. It seems it will take a long time. Carvin, it gets daytime at 5:45. That's early. So we need to be a bit patient with refueling then. For the second time. So less than 2,000 kilograms of fuel we need. And then we restart the APU. And we try it, and hopefully it is working then. I don't know what the problem is there. Services. Alright, so we try again. Start APU. Master switch 1, 2, 3. We can start the APU now. Then we wait until we can turn on the APU bleed. And then we can ask pushback. So we need to push back tail to the left. If you are available, we turn APU bleed on, and then we ask for pushback. Jetway is gone. And we wait just for the person here. We check the frames in the meantime. Pretty low. Still.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, hurry up. So tonight I have some news for the sim, also about the Fokker 70 and 100. So it's not done yet, no release date yet. But yeah, they were doing some sound recording. Wel, hoi, sorry te laat, geen probleem maat. En een goeie avond. En ik hoop dat uw weekend goed was. En dat eten gesmokt heeft. And so, backtrack.
Locking gear.
We can start ignition already. You're connecting, and then they will raise at the front, or raise the front. Push back, what was it, to the left?
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting the engine number 2. Going, I was watching Think Plane stream yesterday, and Simon said, whispered saying, I saw Carwin spying. I said I wasn't spying. And Carwin was watching some Faza earlier, and he flew the ATR. Yep, there was an update for the ATR. Didn't do the update yet. Took too long. Was a bit impatient. And lately I don't have that much time. Also need to give some lessons to a good friend of me. He was doing yesterday a flight from Italy to Brussels with the Cessna 208. It took around 3 hours, but he crashed on arrival or just before arrival. And so something went wrong, so I will give him some lessons. And the only issue is that yeah, I don't know exactly when I need to do that, because the situation is a little bit different than before for some time. So engine number 1 starting. We arm our
Please set parking brakes.
parking brake set. And something is already
Waiting your
wrong with the
confirmation for a
plane.
good engine start.
Flaps to 1. At night I'm flying the Virgin Australia. Alright. So also tonight we fly with a pilot's life. This is a pilot's life. And if you go to the job market, the request I did was for a Ryanair, WestJet, Southwest Airlines, Sun Country Airlines and Transavia. So that is from Holland, and the other 3 here, WestJet, Southwest and Sun Country, are all from the US, and Ryanair is from Ireland. So that are the 5 that I wish to go. Finnair, I received an offer, that is not good because they are flying the Airbus, also EasyJet Europe. Corendon is not in my list. British Airways is Airbus, Austrian Airlines we flew already, I think Air France also, and Air Baltic I don't have the A220. So that's it. Oh, we need to confirm a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. Please disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Kevin was watching Midnight Mav and flew the Cessna, and he crashed on landing. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Joe, you give lessons. Brace, brace, brace. Yes, those lessons. But yeah, that's a good old trend of me that was always driving races on iRacing. Was also my team manager. And we have a problem, guys. We have a problem. My wheel is stuck here, so I guess my plane will move or shoot
Tow truck
backwards.
disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear,
Second time
right
that we
is
have
clear.
that. So that's not a good sign. Engines are started up. Ignition is off. I felt already on the noise that you can hear the plane is doing something, as you can hear, and yeah, I will get the penalty points for that. APU bleed is off, APU master switch is off, beacon light I forgot, Penalty points for that. Taxi
Armed doors and cross-check.
lights are on. Alright. Look that night, go ahead. I will go backwards. As we will do the cabin check first. There we go. Also takeoff config check. That is fine as well. Then we have auto brakes, max, brake fans on. Now guys, if I now release my parking brake, then I guess it will shoot backwards. So for the people behind me, watch out. Parking brake is released. Check outside, still in the ground. I will release the brakes as well. Okay, no, nothing happens. So I give some power, and let's see what that does. So you see that I'm stuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now request your full attention as the flight
Thrust
attendants
reverse.
demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other
Also,
and
that is not
tighten by
working.
pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the
Do
buckle.
we need to
We
restart
suggest that you keep your
GSX?
seatbelt fastened
Maybe
throughout
we
the
try
flight,
that.
as we may experience turbulence. There
Restart.
are several emergency exits on this aircraft.
But that doesn't-
Please
oh,
take a few
oh,
moments
there we
now
go.
to locate your nearest
There we
exit.
go. It's GSX.
In some
Correct.
cases,
Thank you,
your nearest
Albopino.
exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and the air pressure are always being monitored. In the unlikely event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. If you hear, brace,
Very
brace,
important.
brace. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. You will find this and all the other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Thank you, Vero. Meantime, we have a new subscriber. It is welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing and enjoy the flight. And come in, I cover my ears when they say that. We like seeing pilots doing spoiler checks and rudder checks. Alright. And Albapino, the pushback system blocks your plane. Yes, it seems. Thank you for that. It's not the first time I have that, and especially with this plane. I believe it was also before with this plane, and then we have that issue. But thank you. We have another plane that will depart first. And well, Cloud at night. Albopino is taxiing. And Joe, how far are you, mate? So 19 knots. And that's our taxi speed at the moment. 737-800. That is for next week. Friday we do a flight into Christchurch. We do that with the A300, in-built A300. Wednesday, no flights. So it will be today and Friday. Joe, the pushback system is failing me as well. Alright, then you need to stop GSX. Parking brake set. Then we can turn on runway lights, landing lights, and takeoff lights. And then we can also...
Flight attendant, please prepare for takeoff.
I still have that sound. That's not normal. We turn that on. Albopino is coming. And Carwin, that will be Saturday, my day, and Joe. Yes, indeed. For you guys on Saturday. For the Europeans, it's on Friday evening. And Joe, first I install a GSX, then I'll stop it. Yeah, with some planes there are some issues. Yeah. Also with the 737, I believe you needed to click something on or off, otherwise you get penalty points with a pilot's life. So also there you need to know what you're doing. Parking brake off, and then we go behind Ignite at night. Albopino is ready. Alright. But my plane is still doing something. There's a lot of rattle. So Joe, don't wait. At night, slow Joe. That's a new nickname for me. Look, night at night, you can line up, mate. You hear the sound and that something is moving in my plane, and that is with the issue that we have. If something is stuck with the pushback, then we hear that sound as well, but it doesn't go. Dexter, good evening all, and welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. Thank you for joining. And Night at Night, good evening to Dexter. Carmen was watching Power Rangers on Netflix, and I like the theme song. Power Rangers. Nice, nice. Carmen, hi Dexter. So runway 16. Night at Night is lining up. We go behind him. So we have only 3 planes that depart at the same time. So don't go too far. Night at Night. And Joe will depart a little bit later. John, greetings boys. Have a great flight. Off to the cruise. On a cruise for 4 days. And see you next week. So have a great time on your cruise. Thanks for hopping in, and see you next week, mate. Gavin, I like how the actors do smile when they got on. Alright. And Code Tropic Nitro, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. Thank you for joining. And Carmen, hello to Joe. Carmen, Oh, direct hello to Joe, Carwin, United Knight, and Wittebols Productions. I'm Frank the King 17. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, and thank you for joining. So we are ready, and then oh, with Joe is coming. Joe is coming. So wait for Joe. And Joe, SPD is on his way. All right, nice, nice, nice. And Carwin, I could Tropic and Nitro and Frank the King. So wait for Mr. Joe, and then we'll depart. There is Speedy Gonzalez. Yes, space. Carwin, never heard of the name Frank the King. Right, good night. I think everyone is ready, so go, go, go. And Frank the King is from Las Vegas. So maybe next week we fly in the US, maybe to Las Vegas as well, because there are 3 airlines where we applied for, and 3 are from the United States. So WestJet, what was it? Sun Country, and the second one, and then the biggest one, Southwest. And Carwin, okay, Frank the King 17, and me from New Zealand. Pino, go, go, go. Alright, there we go, guys. Well, put on toga. There we go. And we are rolling. Go Tropic Nitro. Is this a LatinVFR A320? This is a LatinVFR. Oh, what's happening here? I don't see anything anymore. A little issue here. Faster. Okay, V1. I rotate, gear up. Climb mode. I come back to the chat after I set everything up. More or less. Climb mode. Okay, so this is not the A321 from LatinVFR. No, this is not the A320, but it's the A321 Neo from LatinVFR with the Horizon simulation mod that we use tonight. And Carwin, the last time you were in Las Vegas, it was in 1999. Well, the last time I was there, it was in a previous live, I think. Or one of the previous lives that I had. Oops. Flaps 1, we are too slow. Why is that? What's happening? Oh, autopilot goes off. Again. Frank the King, wow, wow, wow. Break, no. Oh no, with that. I think it was Pino, I think. I'm not sure. Or Joe, one of the two. Maybe they didn't see me. Always possible. Frank the King fired a AA cannon. Right, flaps retracted. We are at 5,700 feet. So runway lights off, takeoff lights off, and taxi lights off as well. Okay, now we wait until 9,000 feet, and we can turn off our stutters, traffic as well. No problem for that. Put the timer on. A bit late. What's this? Refueling. Oh, they are still refueling. Oh, that's why. Transporters are disarmed. So we have some in-air refueling, 8,000 feet. I guess that's why they it makes still that noise. And thank you for the 12 likes, guys. Really appreciate it. 200 feet, and then we turn off the lights. There we go. Landing lights off. And everything is well. So we are in real time, real weather. No wrecks today. That's the JETSTAR A321 from LatinVFR with the Horizon mod. The only thing that you don't have with the Horizon mod is a cabin. So that deletes actually your cabin from the LatinVFR. Joe, did you put the fuel cap back on? I'm looking. Didn't find it. It's actually underneath. I don't know. There is Joe. Where is El Vapino? Where's El Vapino? I don't find El Vapino. Oh, there he is, in front of me. Code Tropic Nitro. How do you have that model matching of the planes? What do you mean? And Kevin might have been Alpino that one that we were going on the runway. And Alpino, yes indeed. Okay. So the model matching, yeah, you just need to set that in your settings under traffic, something. We set it to standard, Q&H standard. And there you need to click something on. If you go to traffic, you scroll it totally down, and then you need to change your settings there with one or two places. I don't know it out of my head exactly. But also the thing is, you need to have the planes in your sim. So let's say someone is flying the 737 from PMDG. Then you need to have that plane in your sim. If you don't have it, it don't show up. Gavin, what's the altitude today? 36,000 feet. 360. But of course the others can choose whatever they want. I choose 360. They can do the same, or they just go and go higher or lower, depending what they want. So I lowered some settings, the most settings what was on ultra, put it lower to high, in the hope that I gain some FPS. You can see that a little bit on the clouds and stuff. But otherwise it was not working out on this airport. So for other airports I will go back to ultra, but yeah, I need to adjust a bit depending where we fly. So meantime, I'll maybe also found the problem for FS Hub. That it was not registering at my airline, so I needed to change the setting. I did that, it was working. Let's see if this flight is working, and also the daily challenge for tomorrow and the rest of the week. Then we have also some news. Fly Too High release a Lubbock airport for a Microsoft Flight Simulator. So an opportunity to get those cowboy boots out. And Lubbock is a medium-sized international airport located 5 miles north of Lubbock, Texas. So if you are interested in that airport, looks nice. Every time I go a long drive, different cities, like 5 hours and stuff, I fall asleep. But when I'm out of the car, I am wide awake. So yeah, your mother was driving and with her car. So how is the car? How it drives, and yeah. Oh, I hope your mother also enjoyed the trip to that place. And last night I updated the A300, but I had problems calibrating the TCA. I went back to version 1.02. We'll wait for version 1.04. Okay. I still need to test it. 1.0.3, I think. Code Tropic Nitro. Or there's also avionic blackouts on PC, like all screens go black. What do you mean? I have no blackouts on the plane, only when I cut the power, of course. If you turn it off, then everything goes out. And Cowen, she did, but wasn't happy with her going over 100 kilometers an hour, where she went to 120, 125. Well, that's still alright, I think. So another thing is Project Max released Sultan Hassanuddin or something airport for a Microsoft Microsoft Flight Simulator. So discover South Sulawesi. Yeah, well, there's a new airport out. Scenery TR released Trabzon airport. It's in Turkey. And then Just Flight was sharing the Fokker F70 and 100 development update. So the problem is a bit that they need to wait for the sound recording, because there are not so many Fokkers left that are in active service. So they went to the Netherlands, of course, to the Fokker factory, and yeah, they have some sounds recorded from the F70 and 100. So that is done, and then we need to wait for the release. And then also Orbix announced Gladstone Airport, but by this time it's already released. So Gladstone, I'm not sure where that is. Gladstone. Let me see. Queensland, Australia. Gladstone. And then also Imagine Sim released the W Sierra Singapore for a Microsoft Flight Simulator. So Singapore and Changi Airport, that is released as well. Also India Fox X provides development update for the Tornado. And then there was also an update for the ATR, the 4272-600 series. It's a major update. Also Orbix announced 74S and Cortez airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And Aerosoft Antarctica Volume 2, Australian Casey and Skyways coming for a Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that's the news. Hope you understand a little bit of it from what I was trying to say. Gavin, he might have meaning like goes black when you stream. And it's at Gladstone was in New Zealand. Yeah? New Zealand? Gladstone? Where's Gladstone? It says Gladstone, Queensland, Australia. That's what it says. So that's all the news that I have for today. Joe Yankee Golf Lima Alpha. Yep, so that is Queensland. Gladstone. 26,000 feet. We go to our performance page. There we can see that we still have 125 nautical miles to go to our top of climb. Joe, yes, in Queensland. Thanks for the information. Always nice to have some people from New Zealand and Australia. I don't know anything about those countries. A little bit far away. The force are good. The stream holds it. That's good. I do just check. Yeah, so we are good so far. Our destination airport is a freeware airport that I got from FlightSimTO. So we check that out. I don't think it's really special, but it is something. And on Friday we fly to Carwin, Christchurch in New Zealand with A300. We will do that. And then from next week, Monday, we start with a new airline. Which one? It's Ryanair, WestJet, Southwest, Sun Country, another one, I already forgot. Ryanair. One of those we will use next week, from next week Monday. Alpino being a long time for me, I'm flying with the Phoenix. Yeah. Well, it's a nice plane, still a nice plane. We are still waiting for the update and the new engines. So yeah, that is waiting, but it will be nice when it comes out. And the Phoenix is still, yeah, very nice plane. And see, Cloud at Night is also flying the Phoenix, so we have two Phoenixes. We have one LatinVFR A321, and we have the Flabawire A320 from Mr. Joe, right there. And Alpino, you lost your camera view, so okay, but you can set it back. It's quite easy in the Phoenix. The seatbelt sign is on, so we can actually turn that off. Seatbelt sign by now. 29,000 feet, so 7,000 to go. There's
Ladies
Farah.
and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as a light meal. Alcoholic drinks are also available at a nominal charge. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
You can also see the engine moving from the left to the right. Sometimes you see it moving, so moving all the time, but sometimes a bit more than you can see it moving. In Carwin, usually a long haul, real life flights. Don't go to restroom. I stay seated on the plane. Anyway. Very brave. No, if it's very long, like 12-hour flight. Yeah, sometimes I do the same, but sometimes you need to go, mate. You need to go if you need to go. So for the coming weeks I will be a little bit less flying, especially during the day. There will be no flights for me, just in the evening maybe somewhere, but I hope the problem is solved very quickly. And also I need to learn one of my friends to fly, so, and he works pretty late. When he comes home it's always after midnight, and then yeah, it's pretty late for me because I also need to wake up early because I promoted myself to teacher. I need to give some education to my son because he's not going to school. Alapino, I use the LSS Auto, all in medium, and I have 85 frames a second with airports, and oh, nice. Yippee. Karen, when I went from Christchurch to Singapore, it was a 10-hour flight, and didn't get out of the seat till we were at the gate at Changi. Nice. Nou wel, anders moeten we op 12 uur vliegen. That would be nice. Dat is een goed gedacht nog wel. Dat moeten we een keer doen zo. Om 6 uur beginnen met preparatie, tegen 6:30 starten en dan kunnen we landen tegen 6:30 's morgens of 's avonds, 12 uur later. Papino, oh, it looks like your engine is not attached, or look how it moves, lol. But it's in real life the same, it also moves. Everything moves on the plane and it need to move, otherwise it breaks. It's the same with a tower or a big apartment. It need to move, otherwise it breaks. And Karen saw Qatar Airways doing Doha to Auckland as an 18-hour flight and non-stop. That's long. Joe, it was. Has he watched your streams? No, I cannot watch my streams because they are finished before he get home. So he works pretty late. That's why. So. But look at the engine moving. So I hope the situation is solved very quickly, and then yeah, if there are other people that want some education for specific planes, don't ask me. You can always ask me. I try to give some basic info, and yeah, if you really don't know how to fly, I can give you a quick setup, quick guide, and how to brace and go down. Cohen, I like how David says that language. Nice. It's Flemish, Belgian, Dutch. Cohen, vitamins level soon, yes. And Joe, obviously, hello. So I'm not using real terp today. I'm using FS Realistic. And of course, if people fly, I do a 3-hour flight with a Cessna 208 from Italy to Brussels, and something happens at the last moment, just before landing, then it's a bit frustrating. I don't want that to happen to anyone, so I offer him some help, but just the time, because he's from Europe but he works late, so that's a bit the problem. But we will find a day to give some quick information that he can fly and understand all the things, especially what not to do. It's very important that you know what not to do. Actually, my teaching is very easy. I do things and I just say, don't do like me, don't do this, but I do. going, I didn't sleep till 3 a.m. Last
Ladies
night.
and gentlemen,
There is
we have
Farewell.
reached our cruising altitude. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
She also didn't sleep.
Have a great
Me neither.
journey.
Did we reach cruising altitude? Not yet, Farah. A bit early. At night, no vitamins. We are not there yet. Still need to move a bit, but we have not much pace here. It seems. Also, and if you stay moving, or even moving harder, then my autopilot will kick off. We have a 150 knot wind. 115, 113, 115 again. So, yeah. 116. Very hard to wind. Ground speed 552. That will be a fast stream flight. Right, guys, vitamins level. I will give you some time to relax, and I will pick up some vitamins, and I will be back in a minute. So don't run away. See you in a minute. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from Flight Deck and Captain speaking. We just reached cruise altitude for the flight, and to get us settled in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet up as square front dial as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating in the front galley when the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
So I'm back, and welcome. I'm back, guys. Here we are with some vitamins, the necessary vitamins. Cheers. So what's tomorrow on the program for the lessons for my son? So that will be some go-arounds and touch and downs, and then a final landing. So that's the program for tomorrow. Don't tell my wife. And then maybe in the afternoon, after lunch, we'll learn some crafting, and we have a special program for that. It's called Minecraft. They're still refueling here. Okay. Hitman's Wolf. Also, earlier, or actually previous week, I did a flight overboard in the weekend somewhere. I don't remember when it was, and I was flying and someone was flying in front of me and landed actually at the same airport as me, and that was our good friend out of Germany, Mr. GH77. So he put already some vitamins ready for me on arrival, so that was very kind of him. So Joe, cheers, and Carwin, cheers. So no Australian F1 pilot anymore. Joe, screenshots. Alright, screenshots. Knight with okay, nice livery. Qantas. And Joe. Nice, nice, nice. Orange. Nice. Jet77, my second flight in the TBM 850 went not so as expected. Well, I was just talking about him as the screenshot of him, and now I also see that he's in chat. So yes, that was a nice. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, a little bit unlucky picture here. Yeah. Did you park that in here in Brussels, your plane? Because I think they stole your landing gear. And then Joe, did you learn with Wittebols Airlines? Yes. I learned that I do not need any list. Nice. And Joe, the lineup. Nice, nice. And then Alpino and myself next to each other. That's at night with the lineup as well. And then some window views. Also Joe, when climbing. And Carvin, me when I was 5 years old, and with my first instrument drum set, I broke the drum and I had that. Nice, Carvin, very nice. Nice, pretty little boy. Nice. Thank you for sharing, mate. And also your first car I owned, a Toyota Celica peppermint blue color. I know those cars. Well, from the 80s somewhere, no? 90s? Beginning 90s? Great, thank you for the screenshots and the pictures, guys. Thank you very much. Coming, you posted on Discord, yes, I saw. Nice, 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 nice pictures. And coming to G77 High and G77, you play keyboard Carwin Davis. And Carwin, is your flaps up? Yes, my flaps are up. And Carwin, the Celica, it was from 1989. Nice, I was not far off. Seems that my plane is a little bit off. And the flaps are up. And still refueling. So, cheers guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a brief announcement from the flight crew. We are pleased to inform you that our in-flight meal service will begin shortly. Our dedicated cabin crew will be coming through the aisles with a selection of delicious meal options for you to enjoy.
Right, so we have not much space for wind and speed drops, as you can see. JETSTAR, ooh, I am in the air now to Lati to low, so that's Italy to Austria. Nice, nice, nice flight. And Karin, I got my drink, not Coke, but yes, alright. Next, Tirana to Vienna. Nice, Tirana. And Cohen, I used to GS77 and now play a guitar. Alright, nice. If you can play guitar, it's always nice. But it seems we overshoot that turn here. And then there's still with Austrian Airlines. Yes, indeed, nice. I like that airline as well. And Karen Oracle say the Kona. And there we have Aussie Dave with a Cessna 172. And Karen, my drink is 250 milliliter. So minus 330. So we have some issues with GSX, but it's still refueling. So we have 202 nautical miles to go before we start our descent. And carbon I used to buy a 330 milliliter, but cutting down on milliliters. So GS77, what went wrong with your 850, mate? It's a nice plane, but what went wrong? Because you're parked there in the middle of nowhere? And Carwin with one of his fans enjoying the performance. And Carwin, I have a Jim Beam electric guitar. And you are an expert. Maybe one day you can teach me to play guitar. I have a guitar, but not really played it. And Kevin, what do you mean by that, Dave? Good night, I have a Jim Beam whiskey. Kevin, I don't know what you're referring to, but I was saying to Mr. G77 that is parked there in the middle of nowhere. And G77 oil pressure issue, unplayed around, engine went out, tried to restart it, it went to 0%, engine held, and that was it. Well, I have also that. But there is a button that you can push, that you can just repair it on the fly. I use that a lot. Nice button. That is what you can have with the 850 or the black square planes, and not only the 850 but also the 208, the Bonanza, the Baron 58, stuff like that, the King Air. But very nice planes. I like to fly it. And Kevin, you said one of my fans enjoying the performance. That was Mr. Joe that said that. Jet77, yeah. But I tried to make it to the next airport. Unfortunately, there was no airport. Okay. There was this mountain and I did not get over it anymore. Yeah, alright. Well, yeah, things happening. But at least you tried, and in those planes it's very important that you fly with care with that plane, never on full throttle. Well, true, I fly mostly on full throttle on that plane, more or less. Because I do quick hops from A to B, and not much time, so it needs to go quick. Today I did medium flight on FS Hub, the daily challenge, and that was from France to Germany to Frankfurt. That was 485 nautical miles in a straight line, and I did that with a TBM 850. So why I did that? Because I don't need to set up the plane completely and wait a long time, and then I just can fly straight, and I save some time with that. Of course it's a little bit slower than an airliner, but with the time that you win without setting it up, and it will be quite the same time that you arrive. Filipino, we are arriving on happy waypoint. Time for I cannot because it's happy a day alone. Where we are? Let's check. Happy, yes, happy. Indeed. I see that you're 2 planes in front of me. Nice. So this is actually the latest update for the Horizon simulation mod. The A318, 19, 20 and the 21 were updated. Also there's an update for the A330 from Headwind. And Carmen, haven't seen Jonah lately on your streams giving vitamins. Nope, she abandoned me. Also a problem here, our fuel is stuck at 8,000 kilograms of fuel, so they are still refueling. I get permanent fuel. And so we cannot run out of fuel. That's good. We can fly for hours and hours and hours. Cheers. So we will have 8,000 kilograms of fuel left when we arrive. Can we do something about that? Ready to start. Refueling complete. Oh, now it's gone? Now it's gone. So it has actually to do with this. Ready to start. Okay, now we are losing fuel. That's good. Better for landing. Coming, I'm hoping when I fly Air New Zealand ATR, my gate will be gate 15B or 14. As I like seeing people watching me go from back of the airport or gate 12. I hope for you too, mate. In Garwin, gate 11, 6 and 5 are bad. Let's dislike them. Alright. Yeah, you already told us that you dislike them. So let's see after the flight if my flight is recorded on Wittebols Productions Airlines on FS Hub. So one of the creators and checked my log file and stuff and all the settings, and he noticed something that I think on something that I not should think on. And possible that is the problem. But sometimes it was working and sometimes not, so we'll see. Let's hope the problem is solved and that we can do some flights for the airline. So feel free to join the airline to do the flights online for the airline as well on FS Hub. Just need to have one program for it, and it's a landing rate manager. It's just this little thing, free to download, and you go to the website and then you get achievements and stuff. Everything is tracked. You see the flight hours that you flew, the nautical miles that you flew in total. You get achievements and stuff like that. Going gate 12, 15A and 15B, 8 and 14 are my best, and 9. Going nice view, yes it is. It's a little bit like a 737 a MAX 9 from Alaskan Airlines, where you're sitting on the emergency exit door that is gone. Then you have also a view like this, an open view. So yeah, that's of course an option that costs a bit more money. Well, in the meantime, we still need to do 121 nautical miles. We check our altitude for the airport. In the meantime, I also checked Mr. Carmen is still the top chatter. So 70, so that's quite sea level. So we can go to 2,000 feet. Also, what you can do with a little landing rate manager, you can go to services and open AeroPad, and then you have a list of options that I will show you now. Just give me a second. This is AeroPad. You have also cabin manager, app manager, airline radar, aircraft monitor, my FS hub, global radar, pilot GPS, meter service. That's what I need now. And a route plan and chart browser. So we go to this, we put in our destination airport, and that's Yankee Whiskey Lima and Mike. And then we search, do that, and then we get our METAR for that airport. So it was reported at 2100 UTC, and then we have coordinates of 10-15, 22 degrees Celsius, 60 degrees wind at 5 knots, visibility more than 10 kilometers. Alright, few clouds at 3005, broken clouds at 6000. That's what we need. Alright, so we go to the performance page, we go to the next phase. And the next one. So QNH at 10:15. Temperature at 22 degrees Celsius. Then we have 060 slash 05 knot wind. That's in. Just need to borrow. For that we go to Navigraph. Open the charts at a Navigraph approach, and it will be a runway 12. So the power was 230. 230, we place that here. That's in. And we are set up for arrival. Kevin, I got ahead of. Thanks for the stream. I'll see you all on Saturday on my day and time. Have a great day, and Joe, Trimboli, and others. Evening and sleep. Thank you very much, Carmen. Have a great day. Enjoy, 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 and see you on Saturday morning, your time. Friday evening, and my time at 9 o'clock. Jet77, are you flying at the moment? Are you flying from where to where, or just relaxing? Mr. Dexter is flying to Vienna. But we go back to the performance page here. 77 nautical miles to go before we start our descent. So if you see this gap, we cannot climb much higher than this. Joe, bye to Carwin. Enjoy your day. Jet77, just a bit of training with TBM. Oh, nice. Yeah. Before I did a flight with PC12, not a Coronado one, but the other one. I had some issues with it. First, I'm not used to fly, but there were also things that were not working out. Also with the combination with the Honeycomb, some things were not working. So I was a bit struggling. Also on arrival with the yoke, I was pulling the yoke fully back. I could not pull it more, and I landed that way. It was a soft landing, but I was pretty lucky with that landing. It could be way worse. But with the TBM, I have no issues flying it and landing it. So yeah, just on startup, if you do an automatic start like Control Alt E, then your engine get damaged. So the starting sequence is all wrong then, I believe. Yeah. But if you do a manual start, it should be fine. That's a beautiful plane to fly. It's quick. If you want to do a short hop, well, the TBM 850 or the 930 from in the sim itself is also nice. Peter, good evening, Davey. All a good day, Carvin and Joe. Hope you are doing fine. I'm flying from Christchurch to, what is that? Forgot already. That's what we flew yesterday or the last week. 53 nautical miles. Let's have this on. My first flight was the best. When I started on the runway with everything running. The third one was okay now, but the landing was a bit hard, and something with autopilot went wrong. Oh yeah, it's a bit learning. You need to get used to it. But for me, it's worked fine. Fine that plane. Yeah, pretty happy with it. The only issue what I have with it is, let's say I am parked on an airport, and I loaded up the wrong livery. Let's say, just an example, the wrong livery. And I go back to my main menu, and I go select the correct livery, and I go back, then load the airport again, and then some things are not working anymore. So that is an issue that I have, but other than that, it's working fine for me. I love it. Now on on Air Company, it's not my favorite plane to fly on Air Company because it's expensive. It cannot transport a lot of cargo and passengers. So yeah, that's the reason. But it's still expensive because it's a faster plane. Peter Auckland, Joe Auckland question mark, and Joe Low. JETSTAR, but I like the plane. Yeah, it's really nice. Yes, indeed. I like the plane as well. Just for the short hops or the quick hops, even if it's not short. Yeah, small. But the daily challenge of yesterday, I believe it was. It was a small airport, and the first time I did it, I hit the trees on departure. The second time not, but the first time I did, and I needed to do it the second time because the first flight was not tracked. JETSTAR, maybe there was a problem because I restarted the flight. And it's more likely that the problem could also be sitting in front of the monitor. Alright, 28 nautical miles to go before we start our descent. Peter, last week Thursday you did a 5,600 nautical mile long flight, and it was enough. So now I'm doing my first flight since. Yeah, I think it's my personal opinion, but those long flights are no good. And actually you don't have anything on it. That's my personal opinion. You don't have anything on it because you cannot sit all the time behind your desk, and for what purpose? So better to do shorter flights, that you have more takeoffs and more landings. And that's what I think of it. And maybe you get bored after a while doing those long hauls, because in the meantime you cannot do anything else on your PC, or not much. JETSTAR. Oh yeah, I was already reading that. Okay. Cheers. Peter, agree, but I'm flying a world tour for EVO, so. Well, even then I will not do it. If I do a world tour, I will do that in 20 million legs from an hour or something. I will do that in short steps, but not in a long distance thing, no. Even if it was for EVO. Alba Pino, cheers. Thank you very much, Wade. Cheers to you as well. Peter, you don't worry about the PC, you have more than PCs enough. Well, yeah, okay. If it's not a problem, I say just it is, for me personal, my personal opinion, and I don't find it worth it to do all those hours. But everyone needs to tell that for himself. There are other people as well, or enough people that like long hauls. Good night, cheers, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, we will start our descent, or we just missed it. That's also okay. Descending time, we missed it. 130 nautical miles to go for our arrival. $14 likes so far, thank you. Peter, afterwards it's funny to have that World Tour award. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now with the
2007.
If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until your aircraft
Seatbelt sign on.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for lap.
Joe, 13 nautical miles to your plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened. Thank you.
Thank you, Vera. And then we are around 1 hour of flying. And so total time will be 1 hour and 22 minutes. And we are streaming for 1 hour and 43 minutes and 50 seconds. Peter, question, do you still use that wind turbulence app? Nope. I'm using FS Realistic. So what we'll do, we brake fans on, put that on a medium, everything is set in the MCDU, and yeah, we are clear for now. Peter, 540 knots, you're in a hurry today? Yep. Time is money. And I need to sleep. Because I'm a teacher now. Need to wake up early, start teaching. John, so it's Newcastle in New South West and not New Zealand as in the title. Yes, indeed. It's in Australia and not in New Zealand like in the title. I always use a previous stream to put or to make the new one, and that was the New Zealand stream that I used for this one, and I forgot or didn't see that there was New Zealand. Just when the stream started, when I was reading where we were flying actually, then I saw New Zealand standing instead of Australia. Peter, my congrats, mate. Yeah. I give my son education. Right. 105. 26,000 feet. So our top chatter is already gone. But I think is has a big lead. So once again, our arrival airport is freeware. You can find it on Flight Sim TO. The link is in Discord. I only see Alpine. Where's Knight? Oh, there is Knight. There is Joe. There is a TBM 930. A GC6, we don't see that much. So in meantime we see that Ignited Night is at 7,006 and Elba Pino at 10,008. So shortly they will all land. And then we have a reference from how good it will be, or easy, or difficult. Joe, webcam audio issues? Nope, nope, nope. No issues, no issues. Peter, the JETSTAR is a nice livery, yes. Mr. Joe is at 21,000 feet. $13,000 feet for us. Higher number. We can see our approach. Elliot, hey, all being a what? Yes. How are you? Hope you are doing fine. $11,300 feet. We'll go back to here, set QNH. Elliot, yes, I'm alright. You, yeah, I'm alright as well. And nice to hear that you are fine, mate. Very happy about that. Very about to hear that. Very happy to hear that. Joe, runway is still 12. Yes, runway is still the same. I will give a check. Yes. 2 knot headwind. So 1-2 is still the runway. Elliot, you too. Thank you. So Knight is at 5,000 feet. Also Alba Peel. We are below 10,000 feet. So we can turn on our landing lights. Seatbelt sign is on. And then we can say to Ignited Night, good luck with the landing, mate. So you will all land quite soon. Also El Bapino, good luck with the landing. So we'll put the webcam back on so you can see what I'm saying. And then we concentrate for arrival. Less than 8,000 feet. Plus 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Thank you.
Thank you, Vera. 8005. Now we reduce the speed to 230. And Joe, hope there is a good separation on arrival. Well, I'm clear. I'm far off the first two. We're at 13,000 feet, so that's also good. And the two in front, yeah, 2,003 feet boat actually. Go to flaps 1. Keep an eye on the two guys that are landing 2,000 feet, both of them. And let me know how your landing was afterwards. Two turns that we need to make, and we are lined up. So next, Pino is on final. Okay, good luck. Almost 5,000 feet. Good night, same here. Just make sure you don't fly into each other on landing. And Alpino this time is a little easy. Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, last time we made a turn just before the runway. I remember that. That was a bit tricky. Good shot. John, 7,000 kilo of fuel lefty. It should have gone to New Zealand. Yeah, we had an issue with the fuel. It was refueling in the air, and it stayed at 8,000 kilograms of fuel. So it said here refueling all the time. It didn't change. It stayed at 8,000 kilograms of fuel. But then afterwards I fixed the problem, but then we were already flying for a while. And it has actually to do with this. I needed to push this button again, and then it was ready to start. So something went wrong here on refueling on the airport. That's why I have still a lot of fuel on board. Good night. You had a good landing. Okay, nice. So speed brakes. I'll turn the localizer on. Flaps 2. We have localizer, so we go to approach. Autopilot 2. Speed brakes off. We arm the speed brakes. And we go for runway lights and taxi lights. We see the runway. Landing speed will be 146. Meantime, a recording Sky Dolly is on as well. And hopefully it's working. Yes. And then I turn the name tags off. Flaps 3. So this will be our last flight with the Airbus A320 series.
2,500.
For the A321, A320, whatever we flew. So from next week, Monday, we start with Boeing, but Friday we do another Airbus flight, and that's with A300. Then we fly to Christchurch. Okay, we set our landing speed 146. Then we go gear down. Abapino, how was your landing, mate?
5 minutes, please prepare for landing.
Flaps full. I need more speed than that. Abapino, go at 230. Nice, nice. We'll use the throttle, auto throttle off, set throttle to manual, and I give a little bit more.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing.
Yes, and brace, brace, brace. So, landing gear is out. We are ready for impact.
$1,000.
So 1 hour and 20 minutes. So actually a little bit more that we are flying. Even with that wind speed, that high speed, 540 knots, didn't win much time. My plane. It's looking smooth. Yeah, until I took control.
400.
Until I took control.
100 above. Minimum. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 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 retard.
That was hard. Thrust reverse is off, so that was a hard landing. Thrust retracted. Speed brakes off. Let me turn to the right.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Yeah, for sure.
This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about. At this time, you may use your cellular phones if you
Remember the
wish.
lights off, landing lights.
Please check around
off.
your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. On behalf of myself, Vera, and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again soon. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Vera. And then decks are looking smooth. Joe, take note of his landing. Jet 77, yes. And nicer. Well, I'm not so really happy with it, but yeah, it is what it is. And John, not your fault. Fuel plus high landing speed. Speed gave you that landing. Well done. Well, it could be much better. I just park here and turn the thing off. Now we wait for Mr. Joe. Taxi lights off. We can also turn off our engine 1 and 2. You will hear a sound and then we will see the flight report. Flight report, it says 93. Oh, what went wrong here? I have a 93. Maximum pitch. I get a 7-point penalty here. Great job. Alright. Great job. So, next is a landing rate manager, 261. That's it. And then we go to Mr. Joe. Drone speed at full speed. But this is the freeware airport actually. Newcastle airport here in Australia and not in New Zealand. So nothing molded inside, of course. It's just a freeware airport. And Joe, I forgot about excess fuel weight. Well, yeah, but still, it needed to be better. But it felt like we came in yeah, a hard way, and I was not sure about the length of the runway because we see a mark here, and we have a long thing here that we cannot land. So we need to touch down right here, and then I was not sure if we had enough of space, so yeah, I needed to do it quite quickly. And Joe, 5 to run. Alright mate, good luck, good luck. It's a bit in the woods here, a lot of trees. What is this? It's also a military airport here. I believe it is, Newcastle. I think it's a military airport. Albino, your plane seems to be bigger than mine, sir. Well, I have a 321. So it's bigger than yours because you are flying the A320. I'm flying the A321. So yes, it is bigger. Yeah, it looks much bigger. Yours is more looking like an A318 or something. Yeah, but it's bigger. But also the modeling is not 100% accurate, I believe, because now it's looking like an A318, you know, or a 19 instead of a A320. So I think the modeling is a little bit off, and that's why it also looks smaller. And mine is at A321, normal size. So yeah, I think that gives the big difference. So Mr. Joe is at 800 feet, so we wait for him. There he is. And since we only see lights, that's a bummer. Only lights, no plane. That's a long time ago that we had that. Why is that? Okay, so we see a landing light, or a light landing. Oops. What happened here? Sorry for my slow approach, guys, no problem. So unfortunately we don't see much. Alright, there he goes. Touchdown. Seems to be a nice landing. Joe, well done, Joe. Nice. Undercover. Right, then we go to our landing for tonight. I go to my cam. So we stop the recording and then we play. And then we go a little bit forward. Still a little bit. Right, I'm from the other side. So you see what's happening. I'm gonna pull up. Too late. Then we do that one more time on the inside end.
The doors verified.
This view. Use this. And we see the wheels as well. Filipino, right hand, time for me to go to bed. Thanks again for the flight, and see you as usual with peanuts. Thank you very much, Filipino. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy the day tomorrow, and and see you next time. So I will be back on Friday, and hope to see you again. So bye bye, and thanks sir, no problem mate. Have a good night, sleep well. That's after 7, yes, bad calls from me too. See you next time, mates. So, just after 7, and thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy your day tomorrow and also the rest of the week. I will be back on Friday, and yeah. In the meantime, enjoy and stay safe. So, also for all the other people here, tonight that was flying with me, Alva Pino that was flying, and also Mr. Joe. Thank you for flying with me. And yeah, see you next time. Have a wonderful evening or day. So, and yeah, see you next time. Good night, Alva Pino, and good night, and thank you all. Also, Derek, thank you for being here, and hope your flight will go very well. Derek, apologize, I was and still I'm busy with the Embraer. No problem, mate. I know it's yeah, a bit more challenging plane, so no problem. So good luck with your flight, and see you next time. Thanks for being here. Also Joe, thanks everyone for watching and the likes. So thank you very much, Mr. Joe. So guys, thank you very much for everything, and see you next Friday. Dexter didn't say much tonight, but was listening and watching this on the side. Alright, nice. Joe, enjoy your cruise to John, and Dexter, good night all. So guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. So bye bye.